Alright, welcome back to Black Clover. Anime review of 203. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been... I think the last chapter was released, like, how long ago was it? Oh my gosh, back in August. So, roughly about 3 months ago was the last set of chapters released. Except that time was 2. We now have 3 brand new chapters released. Here we're discussing chapters 374 to 376 the manga. First of which is the new. First is 374 Demon God. The cover image is basically Yami, his sister Ika, the vice captain, I think his brother as well. So the chapter opens up with the vice captain's brother, who's an angel. Yes, it's kind of a weird thing where first they made elves evil in this series, now they're making angels the most purified thing. Now, occasionally they have picked as not very nice people per se, but usually that's usually reserved for fallen angels. So, of course, basically you have Ika and I seeing her brother, and then we see, remember, the whole thing with Grey Deer. That was Rio, I believe. Yeah, Rio was his name. The guy who was the captain of the former group, which basically, well, became something else. So, and of course, basically using a bunch of magic on him. Ika basically sees her brother, which she has not seen him in years, and the fact that basically she blamed him for what she did, which is basically massacring the clan. All he did was kill their father. Because the way he described it here, the man was a dick. And, well, she apologizes. And, well, he's like, it's fine. He asks Rio for help, basically. Well, and they call it the Land of the Sun. That's what they call his home country, which is literally just Japan. And the Black Clover Kingdom is more like medieval Europe. So, they take a demon soul pill, and then he just sprouts wings. Well, then we have Julius, being possessed by whatever this thing is. He does, of course, you have, yeah. And then Jan basically grabs his hand, and basically moves his head while he uses his sword to slice up Julius. This is subjecting you. And moving on to chapter 375, Strafe Punishment. First of which, congratulations to the series reaching 375. At this point, you got 25 chapters left to go before reaching chapter 400. And what is this chapter? Just a vice captain fighting his brother. With, of course, Yami basically tells the guy, be quiet with Julius's face. And he's basically putting his brother to rest. Oh yeah, the guy's name is Morgan. Apparently he died, so let's fight together. And of course they fight him. Oh, in case you're curious, it was Asa. Not here. And then, of course, basically, into the very next chapter, 376, which is known as Suhne Atonement. So, Grey Deer was the group he's right for, he said, from the Black Bulls. And he and, I believe it was Vonchens, they were both part of the same group. Vonchens had more potential with him, given the fact that he was highly praised by the Wizard King, and after a mission that they went on, they both basically promoted the captain, not the Grey Deer per se, but they let him basically make their own squads. And Vonchens, basically his group, well, here's the kind of thing with them. Some of them are a bit self-righteous, where they think they're a bit higher than everybody else. They have a bit of a superior complex. Not all of them per se, but usually they're pretty decent people. Black Bulls usually are very rough and very rebellious. And they live inside of a castle, basically walks like a bull. Yeah. And they continue fighting him. And then Bentley have a flashback of Asa's time in the land of the rising sun. Yeah, and it was thanks to someone's magic ego with Asta to go and see, well, and then she forms this demonic armor to fight alongside her brother. Yep, and, well, the chapter ends with basically Morgan being defeated by his younger brother. That's literally the chapter in a nutshell. Good chapters, definitely, but we have to wait about 3 months before the next chapter's released. Now, I had heard that we're going to get about 60 pages worth of chapters, and yeah, that was actually correct about that point. Now, I don't have a date, basically, next chapter release. My guess would be February at this point. February next year. And it seems like slowly throughout these chapters, they're wrapping up fights in these chapters, which, fine, I have no issue with that. I am just hoping that one day we might see the return of the anime. And as of right now, well, as of March of next year, it would have been 4 years since the ending of the anime. Yes, 4 years. And you would think in that period of time that we would have a good amount of source material to adapt. If you're curious, I think it stopped like chapter, like it was like 180 something it was. And I'm like, you have over 100 chapters released since then. But the only reason we don't get Black Clover back right now because of Bleach Styles Your Blood War. I've heard that's the reason why Black Clover hasn't come back yet in Law and Baruto. Which Baruto was also the reason we need to get Bleach back in recently. Yeah, it's a bit confusing, though. With the recent announcement of Studio Parrot, will be partnered with a different studio, that maybe we might see Return of Black Clover. Who knows? But one thing I would just Parrot do, and something that they should do it as a season, and then come back to it when you have more manga come out. Yeah, just do one season, about 12, 15 episodes. Depends on if it takes over 100 chapters of the manga. Like, actually, at this point, almost 200 chapters of manga. So, it depends. Okay? Well, yeah, this particular review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do this segment. Well, I have one more video I'm going to do, and I'm going to call it a night. Okay? See you. Bye.